Okay, y'all, this is the building I used to live in when I was homeless. It's overgrown, and a lot of people done broke in and done been in here. And there go. Let me get over here. Let me make sure ain't no snakes or nothing in here. But I had put these cabinets up in here and everything up in here, y'all. And somebody done been up in here and ransacked the whole building. The only thing I pretty much want out of here is this camouflage jacket. I don't know if it's still good or not, but let me get out of here because I don't know what's in here. But I fixed this place up. I painted it. I put furniture in here. I put these cabinets up in here. That was my bedroom right there. And I had it like a little home. So let me show y'all what else. I had these containers here to catch water off the gutters. This is where I took a bath at. I had that over there to catch water off the roof. And I had fixed it where it had a little thing in there to get the water out. Somebody done took that off. This was the backyard. I had a porta potty that somebody cleaned. And then back there was a room with storage in it, y'all. I'm not gonna even go back there because everything is overgrown. It's a lot of poison ivy and poison oak over here. Ooh, it's something on the jacket. What's all this stuff on the jacket? But anyway, y'all, this is where I lived at, homeless for a number of years, but I made all the amenities of home for myself. As you can see, everything is just messed up now. So this is the last time I'm gonna be here. And this is what I had to do to keep people out. Right on here, and they tried to break in. It didn't keep them out. They still broke in other ways. But this is it, y'all. The backyard, I used to keep the grass cut and clean and everything. So I'm gonna say bye, y'all, to my old home. I painted this back wall. I used to make my YouTube videos back here. I'm not gonna even go up in there. I bought that from somebody in the neighborhood so I'd have a place to use the bathroom. And let me go, y'all. I put all this privacy on the fence. I got poison ivy several times. It was poison ivy trees here. I mean, the whole fence was full of poison ivy, and I took all the poison ivy off the fence because I wasn't allergic to it, but it was so much. I used to not be allergic to poison ivy when I was a kid, but I got allergic to it because this is poison oak. Poison oak and poison ivy is different. So anyway, y'all, I'm just saying bye to my humble this place helped keep me alive. It might not look like much, but it helped keep me alive. So everybody, I just wanted to show you the building where I lived at for a number of years. I was homeless in this building, and this building was vandalized, and I lived in this building with no lights, no gas, no water, no plumbing for a number of years. Every attempt that I made to just make my living more comfortable, I was targeted in the neighborhood by vagrants, by just people who wanted to steal. Like, I had generators. They broke in several times and stole the generators. I had lawnmowers. They stole the lawnmowers. This is where I had a trailer from. They stole the trailer from over here. They broke in several times in the back in the building where you see me standing in, and stole my personal belongings. And eventually, it just gave me a sense of, like, I just don't understand, people. They knew in the neighborhood that I was living in the building with no lights, no gas, and no water, but yet it still made sense to them to come in and steal from me. And so that just made me a little disheartened and sad. And so when I finally left this place, I really didn't want to return back. Like, it left a bad taste in my mouth. I still had a few belongings at this property, and I just left them and abandoned them there because it just left a bad taste in my mouth. But I thank God for this place because it actually saved my life. When I went to this place, I was in a bad place. When I ended up in this place in my life, I was in a bad place because I basically was retreating from my life to plan not being here anymore. And that little house right there, I stayed in the back of that little house for months, crying, talking to God, letting him know that I didn't want to be here anymore. And day by day, God would muster up, or God would speak to me and talk to me and encourage me, and I would muster up the strength day by day to make myself out of there. And doing all the DIY projects, fixing up the place, painting the place, making it home, eventually keeping the grass cut. At first, I didn't have a lawnmower, and I would just go out in the yard, put some gloves on, and pull the grass up with my hand. The whole backyard. I would pretty much cut the whole backyard by pulling the grass up with my hand. And doing those things eventually kept me with something to do, kept me busy, kept my mind occupied, and eventually nurtured life back into me. Being creative and getting a way to catch water and being able to have water to bathe with. I didn't drink the water that I caught, but I would use the water to bathe with and to wash dishes with. And it just gave me something to do, something to keep me busy. And eventually, like I said, life was breathed back into me through living in this building. Like in the little room, I would be in bed just crying out to God every day. This is where He Answers Prayers started. The He Answers Prayers page that I have on Facebook, this is where it started. This is where I would be posting my prayers, and I would be talking to God and crying out to Him and just telling Him how I felt. And a lot of people started reading the prayers daily that I posted. Like I would wake up in the middle of the night and type prayers and post prayers and just cry out to God. And I'm going to continue to talk about this, me living back here and how I made it back and was nurtured back from the dead by God, loving up on me, speaking to me, not giving up on me, and encouraging me and motivating me in the midst of my dismay. So, I guess I'll talk about it tomorrow. I just wanted to introduce to you guys one facet of how I lived in this vacant building, in this building with no electricity, in this building. I know some people say it looks like it is out in the middle of nowhere. This is actually in the city, you guys. This is in the city. This is not a country piece of land. This is in the city. But I thank God for this place, for this building, because I'm the type of person, I could live anywhere. I could make do with whatever I have. And it's important to get close to God no matter what you have. Having less doesn't make you less of a person, and having more doesn't make you a better person. Sometimes having less is better because it makes you focus on what's most important, and it makes you discover what's most important. And that's what the journey that I took living in this building did for me. It made me realize what was most important. It made me discover what was most important. I never was taught self-love, self-value. And this is where I discovered it at. This is where I discovered who I was in the Lord. This is where I discovered that I was important. This is where I discovered that somebody did love me, and that person was Jesus. That person was God. This is where God showed me that, I was of value and I was of worth. And this is where God breathed life back into me and just changed my life and turned my life around in a way that I know who I am, and no trial or no tribulation will get me down. This is where God showed me no other person in life is worth me considering harming myself, or worth me considering or devaluing myself. This is where God taught me to appreciate myself and love myself for who I am, and do not allow anyone else around me that do not appreciate me, treat me with love and respect. I hope the beginning of me talking about this has encouraged and motivated someone today. If so, let me know in the comments bar below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And if you want to support the channel in any shape, form, or fashion, all my information will be in the description box below and also floating across the screen in the video. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And there is more to come. There is something else that happened to this building, is the reason why I came here to get closure. And so I'll show that to you guys, and we'll continue to talk about this in the next few videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love and appreciate each and every one of you nutty buddies. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Trying to get out. Look. What do you want? I could sit here all day, you guys. Beautiful. Say hey. Say hey. What you doing, Vanessa? Watching God.